Kudos to you, and thanks for watching. Today's topic, conditionals. And remember, everyone is welcome. So come along and let's learn together. Let's talk about conditional statements. A conditional describes what happens when something happens because something else happened first.
Huh?
I mean, it's all about cause and effect. A conditional sentence comes in two parts called clauses. There's an if clause. This represents the cause or the potential cause. Then there's the main clause or then clause. This represents the effect or what happens because of the if clause. It's important to mention that the clauses can go in any order. You could say, if I drop the plate, it will break, or the plate will break if I drop it. Now, let's take a look at our first conditional form. No, not the first conditional, the zero conditional. The zero conditional describes basic cause and effect relationships in the real world. These are the natural laws that we observe about our world every day. Such as, if you disturb a beehive, they get angry. Or, if you drop plates on the ground, they break. Let me hear some of your examples. If I watch scary movies, I get nightmares. Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that, Bobo, but yes, good example. What about you, Stu? If the temperature is above 0 degrees, ice starts to melt. Great example, Stu. All right, how about you, Dougie? The dog barks if someone's at the door. Another stellar example. Thanks, Dougie. Now, in zero conditionals, the if clause doesn't even need to have the word if. You can say when, whenever, or once. And whenever we have a question about grammar, we turn to our grumpy grammarian, Grumpy Grammarian. Hi, Grumpy. What's going on with the grammar of the zero conditional? This one's pretty simple. Present simple, that is. We use the present simple tense for both clauses. That's just fascinating. Thanks, Grumpy. You can also use the zero conditional to talk about yourself. Use it to describe general actions or experiences that happen to you, but only in certain situations. You know, like how if I don't have my coffee in the morning, I can get a little cranky. Let's hear some of yours. When I eat ice cream too fast, my head starts to hurt. Oh yeah, I get that too, Bobo. It's called an ice cream headache or brain freeze. When I get brain freeze, I put my thumb on the roof of my mouth. It helps the pain go away faster. Good work, Bobo. Got an example, Dougie? Whenever I have too much energy, I do cartwheels. Way to go, Dougie. That's a great way to get out your extra energy. But please, watch where you're going. There are a lot of hazards in this room. So, what about you, Stu? Let's hear one more zero conditional example. If I want to read and I don't have a chair, I just sit on a stack of books. Another perfect example, Stu. That's very ingenuitive. But please, be careful up there. I wouldn't want you to fall into that open barrel of toxic waste. I really should find a better place to put that. Hey, Grumpy, is there something wrong? You said ingenuitive. Yeah? So? Ingenuitive is not a word. What do you mean it's not a word? It's not in the dictionary. It's not? No. Ingenuitive is not recognized by any authoritative English dictionaries. There's a noun, ingenuity, which is the quality of being clever, original, or inventive. The closest related adjective would be ingenious, which means clever, original, or inventive. So you should have said, "That's very ingenious," when Stu decided to sit on a tower of books teetering just above an open barrel of toxic waste. Wow, that's super interesting, Grumpy. But irregardless, I like saying ingenuitive. And besides, you still knew what I meant.